Hey there, my friends. I hope you are having a great week and are looking forward to Easter in a few days. And I hope that in your life, you are not settling for chips, but that you are holding out for the main course. No, this is not an enchilada. There is no green sauce. It's just a frozen burrito. That's my lunch for today because it's easy and portable. But you get the message. Or if you're wondering what this is all about, you must have missed worship with us on Sunday. And I encourage you to go back, watch the service, catch the sermon, and be encouraged to follow King Jesus, the King who is cooking up something good for us in the kitchen. And we just have to be patient and wait for the appearing of our King. Well, hey, I wanted to take a few minutes today and just share with you, especially as we are getting prepared for Easter this coming weekend. And, we have talked a lot over the last year, especially about how we love and care about the people in our lives. And out of that love for them, we want them to know Jesus. And this Sunday, I'm going to talk about how one of the core messages that Jesus taught to his early followers on Easter was that they could trust him, that he is the God they can trust. And I just believe you have somebody in your life that is struggling to trust God, wondering if they really can trust God. People have hurt them. Maybe a church has hurt them. Maybe they feel like God has hurt them or had a difficult experience in the past that they're struggling to get over. And they're just wondering, can I trust anybody? And can I trust God? That's what I'm talking about on Sunday. And so I want to encourage you to invite them. And, keeping on this theme of food, one of the thoughts I've had recently is that Jesus said he's the bread of life, that he invited people who were hungry and thirsty to come to him and that they would be satisfied. And I wonder if sometimes the people in our lives, we really care about them, people who are far from God, walking away from God, we care about them so much, but they're just not hungry. And that's part of what breaks our heart is they're being falsely satisfied with things that don't truly satisfy, that aren't Jesus. And our heart goes out to them. We pray for them, but they're just not hungry. And I wonder this week coming into Easter, if you would pray with me, look around and listen and say, God, who in my circle of influence is hungry? Hungry to know that the God of the universe sees them, knows them, hungry to know that there is a plan for their life, that their life has purpose. Lord, who is hungry? And at the invitation to meet Jesus, who will satisfy their souls, they would join me on Easter. And so today, would you take a few moments, pray that prayer, and say, God, who in my life is hungry? And then if you'll just reply back to this email or comment to this video wherever you are watching it, send me a private message if you need to. If you'll share with me the name of the person that God puts on your heart, I'm going to pray with you, pray for you, and I'm going to pray for that person every day this week leading up to Easter and on Easter Sunday. I'm just going to make a list and I'm going to pray for everyone that God will work in their life. And at the moment that you invite them, that they will say yes, they will join you on Easter, and that they will discover the God they can trust, the God who can satisfy their souls. So pray the prayer, Lord, who around me is hungry? When he lays on your heart and mind a name or the face of someone in your circle of influence, share that with me if you would. We'll be praying together. Invite them sometime this week, and let's see what God can do. I can't wait to worship with you and all of our friends this weekend for Easter.